Hey film friends, I'm Nick Furman. This is Furman on Film. Welcome to the channel. Finally, Anne Hathaway is back in her bag in the rom-com universe. But this one really isn't so funny. Nah, it's kind of more like a Nicholas Sparks flick, only without people dying. But hey, she's got Harry Styles along for the... Oh no, wait. That's not One Direction, it's August Moon. It's a straight-to-streaming adult love story with a hit young star and an Oscar winner. This is Amazon Prime's new hit, The Idea of You. Well, part of me goes, do you guys really want the critical treatment of this film? Or do you want to know if you can sit down on your couch, throw on Amazon Prime, and have a blast with it? Yep. Will you see beautiful people in gorgeous locales like dim-lit restaurants and back alleys in Europe? Check. Or the lead characters looking impeccably dressed around gorgeous home decor? Check. Check. That's not gonna work. And here we add boy bands dedicating songs, musical montages, and a host of split screens to spice up the proceedings. Not to mention a soundtrack that actually slaps around all the fluff, with Fiona Apple, St. Vincent, and others. But if you're asking me if this one has anything real to say, fortunately, I think the answer is amazingly yes. Though it's a little muted. See, when you're actually trying to break down a rom-com, I think you really need to look at three things: concept, conflict, and resolution. I just made that up. The concept is all about the setup or premise. Do you buy the meet cute? Could these people really fall for each other? And more importantly, do they actually have real chemistry? I could tell from the jump that Hathaway's Solène was captivated by Galitzine's Hayes. But did I believe it? I have to say, yeah, I thought the two leads were extremely convincing here, which is actually kind of crazy because this is essentially a Harlequin drama with a boy band sheen. It's like Harry Styles fan fiction. But this speaks first to the sheer frickin' powerhouse chops of one Anne Hathaway. Can't believe I'm saying it, but this is a fully realized performance, guys. She takes us from the joys of new love through self-doubt and introspection, and even maternal guilt at the outworking of her choices. She's back in the rom-com sandbox she knows so well, but is giving it this maturity and wisdom we've never seen before. Point blank, this movie should be cringy, but she so anchors it, it's actually really decent. Now, I think Hathaway could honestly establish chemistry with a park bench. But fortunately, her counterpart is much more winning, handsome, and musically talented than that. Also, director Michael Showalter, while taking a step down from the extreme heights of The Big Sick for me personally, has proven to be a pretty steady hand in this genre. Here he's given us a conflict that is actually compelling. It's actually kind of baked into the film's conceptual construction that we started with. A surprising May-December romance and all of the consequences that follow from that. Hayes' superstar status poses massive challenges to their relationship. So The Idea of You explores the burdens of dating a public figure, the angles of toxic fandom and cruel internet trolls, and how media exposure can damage the lives and families of regular people celebrities attempt to get close to. Finally, and I think this speaks to the film's resolution, The Idea of You is about the ability to find inspiration in another person, one whom you would have least expected, to actually discover new things about yourself and ways to fully live in light of that. Well, again, we get kind of caught in the middle here. Maybe it's more of an issue in the marketing than anything else. The trouble with the genre label in this one is there's almost no calm in the rom-com. This is a serious drama. At least it wants to be. So if you're one of the people championing complex and messy romances which are thought-provoking, then this is totally your bag. But if you're looking for something around 100 minutes long that goes down smooth and is light and airy, you're a little out of luck here. Yet, despite the fact that this wants to play differently, we can still hack away at the artifice of typical movies from this genre. Is that Hackaway or Hathaway? Contrived accidental meetings, teen daughters with headstrong feminist rants, asshat jealous ex-husbands. So it's kind of a little of both. And that's really the rub in the third act for me. way. I mean, did this film need to be almost 2 hours long? As the central conflict of the age gap romance and the fallout of a very public relationship come to a head, the film kind of gets stuck in this should we or shouldn't we place. It's constantly trying to be both a serious drama and a pretty out there thrilling fantasy. This is just a really tough balance to strike. And this may have been why the movie changes the ending of the book, but I'm not sure if I love where it finally landed. Lastly, despite this being more romance than rom-com, it is still very superficial and formulaic. After the 5th boy band singing musical montage, or the 100th series of stolen kisses, I was like, can we just kind of, get on with this? Oh, it's still going? Okay. So, what do we conclude? The idea of You offers a visually appealing escape with beautiful people and stunning locations. While it might seem like a typical rom-com, Anne Hathaway's turn adds unexpected depth, convincingly portraying the complexities of a May-December romance. And director Michael... Oh, geez, this gotta get broken up. Holy holy shit. And director Michael Showalter creates a compelling conflict, built on the challenges of dating a public figure with toxic internet trolls lurking everywhere. So while the film struggles to maintain its balance between drama and fantasy at times, Hathaway's dynamic performance makes it well worth a watch. Well, there you have it. The only thing left to discuss is our rating for this picture. FOF gives The Idea of You 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you enjoyed this review, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Also, don't forget to visit FurmanOnFilm.com for even more movie content. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Furman. This is Furman on Film. Stay firm, my friends.